So Glenn, on our recent study mission to Japan, we got to visit a lot of different things. It wasn't just factories that we went to study manufacturing, but we looked at other sites as well to learn about Japanese culture and their way of doing things. And one particular place we went to was the building of a house. What was it that kind of stood out to you there?
So we went to this normal house construction on a normal street, and the first thing I noticed when we got out of the bus to go see it is you could hardly see any earth. When I see construction sites in North America, it's piles of dirt all over with construction debris. When we went up to this construction site, the gravel that you might pull up to was all covered with heavy plastic, and then the entire yard was covered with a tarp. It was totally clean. And do you remember what happened when we walked into the house?
Yeah, I was shocked because, again, I would never imagine that you would go to a construction site or a house and then remove your shoes.
Yeah, they worked in a open-toed slipper, sandal sort of thing. We were all in socks. It was absolutely perfectly clean, and apparently that's the way they always work. And also notice as we go through the video, but just notice the shoes. You can look at how we place the shoes. They came behind us and straightened things out, how courteous they were, how humble they were about the work they were doing, and the over-the-top quality of the construction.
Yeah, a lot of craftsmanship was very evident.
So their goal wasn't to save money and make the most inexpensive house. Their goal was to make a house that could withstand an earthquake, and that was like extreme quality, even where you didn't see the quality behind the sheetrock.
Yeah, because a lot of this work that we were looking at would have all been hidden eventually once the house was complete.
Okay, well, let's go check out the house.
Yeah, let's check it out.
What I want you to notice is, how they work. First of all, have you ever in your life walked onto a job site in stockings, in socks? And the answer is no. But in Japan, everything is kept pristine and clean. You saw it, I'm not exaggerating. You saw that big construction site, all metal plates. The guy was down there sweeping the floor. This is the same way. They don't work in chaos. When you talk about 3Sing, this is 3Sing at the highest level. So all these shelves, they actually move them around the job site. So if they're working primarily in this area, they're going to put these shelves and leave all their tools here. If they start working in that room over there, they're going to take the shelves down. They're not going to walk back and forth, and they're going to put them over there. Look at how all the wood is neatly stacked and organized. This is not staged for you. This is normal, how they do work here. They actually, all these studs, when they put these in, they plane every one of them. See the planes here? They're all set here. They will plane and machine everything down to a gnat's rear end. It is crazy. Well, you can see the quality of the framing. I mean, it's impeccable. Then they cover it with drywall. Yes. Quality, Richio Shingo. Quality seen and unseen. Quality seen and unseen.
So he's the master of this carpentry on this job site. He's responsible for this place, and he said he doesn't like to put stuff on the floor. That's why he created this special temporary shelf to put the material above.
Sabarashi, amazing. It's mind blowing. It's cabinetry. I live in one of the most beautiful homes in the world, and my house is a piece of crap next to this. I mean, it's amazing. Look at what they've done here. It's just crazy. It's beautiful. Exactly. The temporary. I'm so happy that you are seeing what's going on here. And this is why you came to Japan. To change your standard, to change your view, to understand a new calibration on what's possible, and to understand the gap between what we do and what they're doing. She is the carpenter.
いや、彼女も大工さんですよね。見習い。で、ジョイント素晴らしかったんですが、見せていただけるんでしょうかって。
I'm going to put the hats right here.
So this is the typical joint.
My camera.
She actually made this.
Okay.
これ作るのにどれぐらい時間かかりました？
You take it apart again.
はい。これ取ってもらってもいいですか、もう一回。
So this was the joint when I walked in that she had made and just put together to join a beam together up above. This is
No,
what the
that was
level
on the
that they
floor.
went through.
ですね。
Can we turn that and open it up so we can see?
やだ、she said, don't, no, やだ、やだ。
Wonderful. Wow.
She's embarrassed.
No, sugoi, sabarashi.
こう
Wow.
か。
And then this is another one here that this is a scarf joint. So I have these in my home and then they pinned it shut. Wow, this
Sorry,
is
it's not
phenomenal.
perfect because I just made it for you guys. But very tight.
Look at this. This
Very
is
good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
A scarf joint with a pin.
ああ、すごい。
Oh, this is so outrageous. The bigger hammer right behind it. Wow. Oh my God. No way.
地震 5,
How
5
long
度
did
ぐらいだ
that
ったら全
take?
然びくともしなさそうですね。
How long did that take to do that?
これどれぐらい時間かかりましたか、ここ作るのに。It took me 90 minutes to do this.
Oh my
1 hour and a half.
How
And
long
maybe
will it
less than.
take this entire home to build,
Mm.
breaking it?
Let's
これ
ask.
始まってから建て終わるまで時間どれぐらいかかりますか？
これですか？
はい、これ、ここ。4 months. Here, this specific home, it will take 4 months.
The whole thing to be finished with carpet and
全部すべて、
あ、全てだと思って
sorry, 6 months. Little less than 6 months.
So why do they
Mm.
not wear shoes
Mm.
on a job site with splinters?
なんで
Well, they
靴履いてない
But they
で、
wear
その
only shoes for inside
なぜ
work.
ですか？
They don't bring their outside that are
まあ、
on
お
the
客さん
street
のものですね。
dirty bringing into here. They're just shoes for the inside.
なんでここいや、ここをなんで土足で入らないのか？
They keep it perfectly
仕事
clean.
現場なんで。
Yeah, they're very particular.
Because this is customer's product. This is a customer's product. You don't want to make any mess. No, this is actually, nobody told me to do this way. But I was thinking, how can I make strong house? And came up with this.
No, it's all about quality.
Yeah, it's
that's
all
what.
about
What is it? You know, Glenn, you were with me when Norman said those words. You were in the room. I remember. He asked, "What is Japan all about?" And everyone got it wrong, including me. What is Japan all about?
やっぱり外国人の人は質より
Quality.
も
This
い
is
か
the
に早
target.
く効
Quality.
率よく
Right.
ちょっとチャッチい家を作るか
This
大
is
事
the
なんで
Kodoai. They go.
とにかくスピードスピードなん
This
でね
is
金
a
稼ぐって
plane
い
that
う
is used on building furniture. This is what I would use building furniture. I
カ
built
ン
all
ナ
the
の
furniture
や
in my
つもや
home.
ってもらえるん
But
です
it's
か
in
いいですか
a construction site.
And he will also show you how to use the
Oh,
plane.
we would love
じゃあ
it.
お願いしてもいいです
First
か
of all, you see that job.
あの
This is
こういう
unbelievable.
サンプルまで
This is
作っていただいて
elevated
本当にあり
above
がとう
what
ござい
the
ます。
other
勉
teams
強
have
にな
seen.
り
You
ま
have
す。
not seen this level of joinery. The other ones have been great, but
は
this
い
is
OK, I want one volunteer to put this one back. Please,
oh,
go ahead.
So smart.
Come on, Pablo.
Wow.
That's 作っといてもらえますか？今これあげちゃったらまた作らなきゃいけないですけど。No, no, no, this is easy to make. So this is a gift from us. And she made it.
I don't want to put them through this much work. I feel like they're going so
He
far
said
over the
this is
top for it.
super easy to make. So go ahead and keep.
Okay.
Did you make
あ、これ作るのに使っ
That's a
た
good
道具見せて
question.
もらってもい
Seb
いです
wants to
か
know？what tool.
道具。
Great.
何を使ったんですか？
Chisel. He's going to show you. Isn't this just amazing?
Amazing.
It is so amazing. And
Amazing.
first of all,
Yes,
joint to
yes.
member to put two pieces together. Yes, that's the way they'll do it.
うん。This one is actually like a super strong version that we don't normally use.
Right.
This is for you to understand the quality and then the strength what we do.
This is how all the temples are built. This is how all the Shinto shrines are built.
Yeah.
This is the way they do
Yes.
things.
Yes.
But I came here seeing this joint in the floor. That's why he did it. It is something they use. They just don't use that particular one.
This one is actually you can use it in a big manufacturing site. But this one, no, this has to be handmade.
Right.
It's more time.
So this is called a Japanese back saw. It's a push-pull saw. It will cut both directions. And it's very precise, and generally speaking, there is no set on the teeth so that it cuts a perfect, it doesn't take out any extra material.
Wow.
So you can be very, very
Beautiful
accurate
chisel.
with it. And these chisels, oh my gosh, look at these chisels. Okay, everyone. These are the tools that he's using.
Come on.
Okay. And his hammer, I think, is beautiful. I don't know if you notice his hammer. It's not a typical carpentry hammer. Can we see the hammer, Mommy-san? His hammer?
弦の見せてもらってもいいですか?
I want to show you because this is very unusual. Can we pass this around?
これ皆さんで見てもいいですか?
It is a work of art.
Go
When I
ahead.
first came
Go
to
ahead.
Japan, I went to a carpentry store and I saw a hammer like this, and I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. And we actually make a hammer like this as one of our product lines. But you should feel this and just look at how elegant and simple and graceful this hammer is. Just gorgeous.
So these are the tools that they used to make these joints. カンナ掛けちょっと見せてもらってもいいですか?
Okay, here we go.
Here you go.
Watch this. This is called a pull plane.
Okay, can we focus? Sorry, thank
Okay,
you.
everyone focus. Go ahead and pass that
Touch
around.
it. Yeah. Touch it.
Wow.
Take it.
You want to try? Anybody want to try? Look at this. This is the way they do their framing.
Touch the surface.
Touch the
Try
surface.
the
It's
surface.
smoother than any sandpaper.
Proud Papa.
Ooh, look at you.
Well done.
Wow, there's a woodworker.
めっちゃ切れますって。めっちゃ切れます。そりゃそうだ。
Anybody else want to try it?
Anybody else?
It's a
Yeah.
great experience. Here, Glenn, you want me to hold or you got somebody else?
Yes.
Yeah, Glenn, nice.
I can't hear.
So in Japan, something I learned as being a craftsman as I grew up through the ranks is oftentimes the Japanese are not even using sandpaper. They're doing everything with a plane and a scraper. They'll scrape things to the finished level. All these
これ
anchor
深度何ぐ
systems,
らいまで持ち
you
ます
see
か?
the anchor bolt
深
systems
度
that they have here?
どれぐらい
These are
ま
all,
では
they're all
全
size,
然
they're
問
all
題ない
size.
ですか? 深度、
Yeah.
設計的に作りは。So this is not just earth-proof homes, but the worst earthquake could ever hit in this earth will survive. This is the strongest home that we built.
So
pipes and
what
stuff.
happens here is these
then
come
そっち
out
が
and then they clip onto their belt. Then this clips, see the belt clip? The built-in belt clip
Yeah.
goes on. So now
Absolutely.
you have, isn't it? Back and forth. Exactly. Is that amazing? Cool, right? That is us and compared to them.
And then
That is
after
us
you have
compared
a
to them.
picture. Oh, they're so nice.
That is people are over the top.
We are so lack of respect. I'm so embarrassed.
I know. In part, it's my fault too because I put my shoes here and I wasn't really
I know.
careful.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah. Isn't she brutal? They even are separating their trash specifically into different bags up here, and they have it highly organized, not just randomly
yeah.
laying around. Look over there.
All
Isn't this
these are
just
handmade.
crazy?
Too, obviously. Yes.
What kind of stood out to you or struck you from our tour of this house construction site?
I couldn't get over the quality, the cleanliness, but I suspect that the speed of the house went quite quickly because they were working in such an orderly fashion. I asked them how long it takes to build the house, and they say about 6 months. That's not that much different than what you would build in North America.
And that cleanliness, extreme cleanliness, just how neat it was and how organized it was, really allowed them to work efficiently and focus on the craftsmanship, focus on the details, right? Because they're not constantly tripping over things or searching for things.
I've looked in the back of construction vehicles, people coming to do carpentry on our projects here in North America, and you would have to just be searching and sorting and trying to find the tool and find the hardware and the things that you're looking for. There, everything was just so clear, and I think there's definitely a trade-off between, yeah, maybe it takes them a little longer to vacuum up as they go and do the extra work. When you're not organized like that, you're spending time racing around looking for your parts and your tools, and you're wasting time tripping on things and not having a very good day. But the pleasure and the pride I could see in their eyes and how much they were enjoying doing that house, I think there's really there's an obvious efficiency that's a nice trade-off compared to maybe not doing the extra work that they did, but then having to deal with the waste of working in a cluttered, confusing workspace.
Very challenging for me to see, because I could see my own sloppiness in work that I do, and just was really struck by how the effect of having such a clean site really facilitated that kind of a work.
Yeah, I think I've been wired differently about craftsmanship and carpentry after having this experience.
Yeah, it really was an experience that challenged me and that I'm going to remember.